joining us, someone who suffers from and is involved in the walk this weekend. Jonah Berger is with us. Hey, Jonah, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Mike. How are you?
As far as I know, I'm going to be okay. Tell me, what is I've never heard of this. Why have I not heard of CMT?
Well, you would not be alone in not hearing about CMT. CMT, we always say, is the most common disability that no one's ever heard of. And I grew up explaining it to my doctors so they could then go look it up and figure it out.
How'd you know you had it?
Well, my mom was diagnosed about 3 years before I was born. She was the first in our family tree, and once she was diagnosed, they went back up the family tree to her older relatives and realized that they weren't just clumsy or falling down a lot. They actually had a reason for it, and it was this disease.
Huh. So is this a brain nerve thing? Explain what happens. Charcot-Marie-Tooth. First of all, it's named after the three scientists, I think, isn't it? That's just a long title for it. But correct. CMT, what is it?
So CMT, it's Charcot, is the pronunciation of the doctor. Three French doctors, Dr. Charcot, Dr. Marie, and Dr. Tooth, were the ones who first discovered what we have, and so that's the awesome name that we got to it. And basically, it affects two ways. My specific subtype, it affects the myelin sheath, which is the covering of all of your nerves. And it only affects the peripheral, which means from knees to toes and elbows to fingertips. But the myelin sheath that protects my nerves and parts of my body is worn away. It's not as strong, and therefore the messages from the brain to the muscles are not getting there as fast as they need to and as clearly as they need to. And over time, those muscles start to weaken and deteriorate.
So what do you do to battle this? Is there a drug? Well, no, maybe there isn't a drug, which is why you need this walk this weekend.
Amen.
Yeah. What do you do? Are there exercises you do, or can you do anything?
Yeah, well, insofar as treatment, there is no treatment currently. The CMT Association is leading the charge to find that treatment. I'm the National Youth Programs Manager for the CMTA, and my wife and I run the Michigan branch, and so that's why we host the walk every year. But the world's leading researcher, Dr. Michael Shai, is on it, and all of the doctors, the researchers around the world, literally years ago, got together and decided we're so close to potential treatment that if we work together, we can get there quicker. And they all kind of left their egos aside and formed the STAR Alliance, where they are working in unison with the same database to try to come up with treatments. It's a pretty exciting time. Dr. Shai says they are more than likely going to have treatments for this thing in my lifetime, which is unreal. Exactly.
Yeah, that's exciting. So this is an encouraging thing for the walk this weekend. Now, Is everybody who's there, in your experience, since it's so little known, everybody there has CMT, do you think? Or do you get people who just want to know and just help out?
No, we absolutely get people to just help out. I've got two friends of mine who are driving from North Carolina to come be a part of this walk, and we've got people from all over Michigan, and everyone raising money. My little 5-year-old daughter had her lemonade stand this past weekend and raised a bunch of money from great Michiganders. So now we see this as a community event to raise awareness, but also to raise money towards treatment.
So you, well, as you described CMT, the disease, I guess you'd call it a disease, a disorder, disease maybe?
It's funny. We debate that all the time, my friends and I. I prefer disability because it's dissing my ability, and I take that as a challenge, and I'm dissing it right back. And I've climbed mountains. I've done 2 triathlons very slowly, came in last place in all those things, but you can do whatever you want with this disease or disability, whatever you're comfortable calling it. I call it a challenge, and I like to live my life and encourage others and the kids I work with to raise up to that challenge. And again, that's what this walk is all about.
Well, I want to get the details of the walk out there, but I want to definitely touch on this. Okay. If somebody listening to this goes, I wonder, maybe is there a test? You got to tell your doctor, and is he even going to know what you're talking about?
Yeah, you would go for neurologic testing with a neurologist. We have centers of excellence. The CMT Association has centers of excellence with neurologists who are delineated specialists in CMT. And you would, through your doctor, go get tested. They put you through all kinds of physical testing. They send mini shocks through your nerves to test how fast those messages and signals are traveling. And that's what gives them the data to be able to say whether you do or do not have CMT.
Charcot-Marie-Tooth.
Well done, Mike. You're learning.
Hey, man, I'm coming on. All right. We're going to wrap up. Let's get this stuff out here. It's happening Saturday at Hawk Island, the Kestrel Shelter. This is a awareness walk, but there'll be booth there. There'll be information there. Starts at what time?
10 a.m.
All right. And
they're welcome to come join us. They're welcome to go on the website, CMTAUSA.org, and donate to the Lansing Walk. They can participate any way they like, but we would love for more people to be involved. So,
all right, Jonah Berger, man, good work you're doing, and good luck to you. Sounds exciting, and you've got some hope there. CMTA USA, go it's a .org. Go there and see about this. Hey, Jonah, have a great day. Thanks, buddy, and good luck this weekend.
Appreciate it, Mike. Thanks for having me.
All right, pal. 1320 WILS, your morning wake up.